Hello and welcome back to another video. So I'm starting off this evening just up here with the yearlings just to check on them. Dad is off on holidays for the week, so I am here on my own and I just don't have that extra set of eyes on them. So I gave them grass yesterday, so I don't need to give them any more there now, but the grass is absolutely flying it at the moment. We've just had the perfect conditions. It's a bit cooler now this evening, all right, but until now we've had serious growth. Why are they following me? But in today's video, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be covering, to be honest, because I honestly feel like I have 101 jobs to do and I have no time to do them. So I'll probably pick and choose what I record in this video just to try and keep moving. I don't know if you can see above the ditch behind me, but there's a digger up there that was dropped off last night because we're going to start the next bit of reseeding. So that's another almost 3 acres, maybe just under it, to be reseeded. Another bit of digger work to be done as well. Who is this? This is Bert. So I'll show you a bit of that anyway. Look, I'll be working when they're working, so but I'll show you what work has been done anyway. I need to clean out the shed. I need to power wash the rest of it, so I'm going to do that and I'll give you a look at that as well. I want to sharpen the blades on the topper as well, so I'll give you a look at that, see if I can get any bit of an edge on them because it's dull at the moment. I want to show you Michelle as well because she is much improved. I'm going to go down now and give them grass, so I'll just give you a look. The antibiotic and the anti-inflammatory seem to have done the business. So, and now I have Sheehan here. Look how big he is compared to what he used to be. People might remember him as a calf. It's mad. But yeah, so I'll give you a look at her. She's not 100% yet, but I mean, she's a different animal to what she was. The poor thing, she was very bad. So I'll give you a look at her as well. And look, I'll just film what I can this week, and it's probably going to be a video of pretty much everything, but sure, look, we'll see how it goes. This place has gotten way too strong for them. Sorry if it's windy. Because they had to spend a week by the shed for Michelle while she was getting her injection, and we just said we'd finish off feeding that field, but this place has gone way too strong now. They won't get as much out of this as they would have, but sure, what can we do? Now I'm sure you're wondering, what is this lunatic at now? But I am trying to save my dock beetles is what I'm doing here. This was before I went and topped the field, and I just didn't want to kill my beetles or their larvae, because obviously they are a fantastic thing to have on the farm. So I just took as many as I could from this field, and as you can see, I have quite a few Dockleys, but you can see there already the work that they're doing on them. So I said I'd just take a few, and sure, then I felt bad and didn't want to leave the others behind, so I just ended up taking a load of them, and I'll show you what they look like here now. I've recorded it the wrong way, but you can get the gist there from that one. They're just so cool looking, and I just moved them over here to the other side of the passage. This is just a bit of rough ground inside the gate, but I said I might as well try and get rid of them so that they don't seed and spread, so I'm just putting the dock leaves on top. Now, this is what the shed looked like before I tackled it with the power washer anyway. So as you can see, the pen is the worst part really. I got a surprise there with how powerful the power washer was. But yeah, so the plan here anyway is just before I went doing other bits and pieces, I said I would just wet the whole place just to make it that bit easier to scrape it out before I start doing the power washing the following day. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm just making sure I'm wetting all the floor for the scraping, and then just giving the metal a bit of a blast of it as well while I'm at it. Now I'll talk from in here because it's crazy windy out there. It's so warm. It's about 20-21 degrees, but it's very windy. I rushed down here after work thinking that the poor cows will be really thirsty because they won't be getting much from the stream because it's so dry. And they're not thirsty at all, so they must be getting it from somewhere around the lake over, but I said I'd bring the bath down anyway just in case, because I don't want them drinking any stagnant water. from the stream, because I don't know what else is drinking out of that now. So I said I'd bring down the bath, and you're probably wondering, why do you have it in the middle of the field? Well, I want them to trample down the silage that is in front of it there, and I'm hoping that them coming to and from the water, it will do that. And also you might be able to see the growth there behind me. Honestly, the grass is just tearing it at the moment, so I don't want them going back over that, because that's exactly what they like, that nice new fresh grass. So I'm just going to put an electric wire just straight across here and blocking off the stream as well, because a lot of them will just go to the stream anyway, even though I've nice fresh water in the bath for them. So I'm just going to kind of loop around the bath, and it'll just keep them here. And here they come back to me now again. They followed me back for the battery fencer, and now they're coming back to me here again. So I did nothing but unsettle them, but I better get this electric fence up anyway before they go past me here. Now I am back out this morning, and before I get distracted with anything else, I did tell Dad I was going to do this job before he got back. So I'm up here in the field that we're going to do the work on. There's the digger, there's the 390, and I'm just at the water truck. Sorry, it's so bright. I'm not complaining though. But basically last year or the year before, I put a temporary, well no, it wasn't a temporary pipe, it was a water pipe the whole way down and around this field over to the bath, basically, just so that we would have water over there, because until that point the cattle could never be fenced off out of this field, so they were always coming back over what they had grazed to drink at the trough here. So at least it kind of helped some bit. But now that we're doing a proper job and we're going to have troughs in a line the whole way across, we don't need that water pipe going the whole way around, so obviously we don't want to waste it or anything. So my job today is to dig it out. Now what I did yesterday evening when I was giving the yearlings grass, I just came up, and where I had it dug under the gaps, I just pulled it up out of it. So today I'm just going to disconnect the water. I have it turned off for now coming up the field, so I'm going to, it's so overgrown. Why did I not bring clippers? Damn it, I might need to do that yet. But anyway, we'll see. I'll try and get at it. There'll be a few scratches on the arms, no doubt. But I need to disconnect the water from here. And I'm going to then go over to where the stones are in the gap. I don't know if you can see it. It's been cut off there because the boulders were put on the ditch, and in fairness to the contractor, he spotted it and he pulled it out and he tied it off. So then I'm going to hopefully use the 390 to pull it out of the ground. I'm just going to go over, connect it with the rope and pull and drive up, and I'm hoping it will literally pull the water pipe the whole way out around the field, is the plan. But yeah, first I am going to go down and get clippers because I'll destroy myself. Oh, at least I brought the tractor. I can drive down. I'll be back. Now this will be a bit more awkward than I thought. It's just really in an awkward place basically. But the plan is I've brought up a length of pipe. Oh God. And I'm going to, I'll do it off camera, but basically bend it so that it will, I'll put one side in place of the pipe going the whole way around, and then I'll be able to tie it off. Last time we did it, we used this. Of course, that was Dad's idea, not mine, obviously. But just in case I can't get it through there, I've brought some cable ties, and hopefully that will keep it, I don't know, tied off or whatever. So yeah, it's going to be a struggle to get this, but I will get it. It is bending all right, so I'm going to just do that. You won't be able to see, I'd say, because it's right in at the back there, but hopefully I can manage this now and it won't take me all day. So I've got the pipes, and this one here is the one going around. This one is the mains coming up. So I hope I'm doing this right or I am in trouble. But I think if I take this one off, put in this pipe and tie it off, that should leave the water coming up to here but stopping it at this point. I don't need any water going to this truck, so I just took it apart just to make it easier for myself. I feel there should be an easier way to do this, but look, I'm going with it now anyway. I'm sure someone will tell me. Here. Nope. Use my handle of a drill again. Two. Right. Can I? Yes. So that will hopefully do the trick. I'm just going to put this one back on there, take off my joinings here, and go pulling with the tractor hopefully. Well, I managed to tie the water off anyway, so that is some success, I guess. But the pulling the wire out did not work at all. It is just so buried in there, which is mad because it must be 2 years ago, all right. I don't think it was last year that I did it. But I'll give you a good example of what's happening here. Do you see where the rabbits are burrowing? Like, that's all inside the ditches. So they just have it completely and utterly buried. So I could not get it out. So €155 later, I have a new roll of it. So look, we tried our best to make a saving where we could, but it wasn't to be, so I just went in and got it. So at least it will be here for the guys when they do the digging, and they might roll it out if I'm not around as well. So that's the job up here done. Took probably twice as long as I thought it would, as always, but look, I got the water tied off. That's something. Now I am done for the week, so I didn't show you when I was finished the last day because I actually had to run off to the Tullamore show. So I was under pressure during the week. I only had the 4 evenings after work and then a half day on the Saturday. So look, I didn't get everything that I wanted to get done, but I got a fair bit done and I caught up to a certain extent. So look, I'll just keep it going this week now. And I should be good. As you can see there behind me, I have the pen cleaned out. I have here cleaned out, which was the kind of makeshift pen, but I am cheating by standing here because I still have that to do. But look, hopefully the power washing is only an hour's work. There isn't a whole lot in that now. In fairness, it's not half as rough as down here was. And I'm going to plumb for the water trough before I move the straw and all of that up to the corner. But look, it's taking shape. But anyway, on the Tullamore show, a lot of people recommended it to me last year, and I'm delighted that they did because it was a fabulous day out. The weather was great. I met some wonderful people again, and it was just so nice to have the chats with everyone. You know, I met people there who have given me tips and advice online for probably over a year now, and you know, it was just nice to put a face to the name, and then just, you know, it was just great. Every single person I met was just so lovely. And yeah, a big shout out to Peter O'Rourke there and his fancy Charlie that he was showing the last day. I met the whole family down there anyway, so it was great to have the chats with them. But look, I'm going to leave this video here because I need to get off now and move the cattle. They're going into the small reseed patch. Don't worry, the big reseed is not anywhere near ready yet, but the small patch that we reseeded, it badly needs to be fed. So I'm going to get them moved anyway for a start, and we'll tip through the other bits and pieces. But look, as always, thanks a million for watching. If you liked it, give me a like, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Thank you.